Hello everyone, the 316 Lego Maniac 316 here with another Power Rangers Lightning Collection review on Monday. This time I got the GameStop exclusive Mighty Morphin Zeo Katherine Pink 2-pack. This retailed at least for, it was like $44.99 I think at my GameStop, but I had a coupon so I only paid like $40. I think it might be cheaper on Hasbro Pulse. Don't quote me on that, but you can get this on GameStop or Hasbro Pulse. I don't believe it's sold out at the moment, so if you're looking for it, grab it. I found this in store, so I got lucky. I actually got this on my birthday. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories you get. I think this one comes close to rivaling the SPD Blue 2-pack on accessories, but first of all, the weirdest accessory is Catherine's literal cat form. Yeah, she started off as a cat on the show. Kind of weird, but it's a nice little cat, actual cat mold. Not really much to say. It's got green eyes, which on mine they're painted fine. Nothing major here. Let's get the light on it. See if I can. Oop, too much exposure. There you go, though. Decent molding. It's got texture on it. You can feel the the creases of the fur. Anyway, I'm just going to stick that back there because no one really cares about that. Anyway, hand-wise, you get two of each pair. So you get two right-handed karate chops, two left-handed fists, and of course you get your holding hands, which the first two fingers separate, but these two don't. That's basically almost every single female figure has had this exact setup with their hands, so you're not really missing out on accessories or really missing out on anything new. You do get two head sculpts of Katherine, so the one on the left here is supposed to be more representative of Mighty Morphin, and the one on the right for Zeo. I think they're okay. I don't think they really look that good, especially this one with the ponytail. I think the hair itself and the hairline looks good, but the face is just, it doesn't look good from the front. From the side, it's okay, but I'll never pose the figure with these. But what I wanted to say is that they are actually kind of like, looks like dry brushed with some lighter paint, kind of like how Sid's was for the SPD Pink Ranger. And this one also has pink painted for like the scrunchie, if it'll focus. I know my shots are overexposed now. Come on. Oh, I wanted to. There you go. Alright, and then we got some effect pieces. So let's start off with Mighty Morphin. You get the same effect piece that came with SPD Green, but this time it comes in green and not red. So you can just take her arrow, and you can stick it onto the tip of the arrow if you wanted to. It doesn't stay on for very long, but it definitely works. Just, come on, get in there. Yeah, it's in there now. Although, if I barely touch it, it comes out. But yeah, it comes with an, unpainted, unaccessorized arrow, which is fine with me. It's just gray. And she comes with her power bow, of course. This one's just white with some red paint on it. I didn't expect anything more, anything less. And yes, this can be combined to make the power blaster. So if you needed pink to complete the power blaster, here's her bow. Last accessory for Mighty Morphin Pink before we move on to Zeo's remaining accessories is the, if it'll focus, the Dino Blaster or whatnot it's called. It's in blaster form. It's a lot worse painted, in my opinion, than the Dragon Shield Black Ranger back there, but we'll take a look at that in a bit. It's decent. I'm just gonna stick it back in our holster, which it doesn't stick in there as well as it does on the Male Ranger mold over there, but it works. Alright, for Zeo Pink, basically comes with the same accessories as Zeo Yellow. So you got the sword, which I also believe this is a different color to the Zeo Yellow, but there you go, it's blue. It doesn't have anything printed on the tip. Why should it? And then it has the blaster here, which is molded in white, I believe. At least that's what my eyes are telling me. It has the nice gold here. No gold up here, though. little bit of red in the back and black painted on the handle and the top here, which it kind of looks like it's stripped a little bit on that side, but that's probably just how it's molded. And then what's really cool is she gets this new shield piece with a new shield effect. So here's the shield effect. So it on the bottom there, this is going to be difficult to see, but you can see there's that little tab there, and it's slightly curved, so that just sticks into the slot of her Zeo shield. Can't remember the exact name of this, but it's a shield. I mean, what do you expect? Really nicely, painted and printed and molded. It just looks really nice. Let me get my second light here. See if we can get there you go. Now you can see the detail. Looks good. I appreciate that they went the extra mile to paint even this gold strip around the edge of the shield. The only problem I have with the shield is how it attaches to the arm. I have attached it to the arm a few times now, but trying to remove it's a pain. I would not recommend trying to push it off. I would instead grab her hand, and I might have to do this off camera so the camera don't fall down, but just very carefully take the hand off. The shield's getting in the way, making this a bit more challenging. Alright, I'm taking this off camera for a moment. And, okay. So I haven't gotten the hand all the way off, but from here, what you want to do is to just wiggle the shield itself down to the wrist, and then from there, you can pull it off. As you can see on my shield, how it attaches, it's already got some stress marks towards the bottom here. You can kind of see it in the light, how the light hits it differently. Let's get my second light here. Yeah, you can see the stress marks on the bottom of that clip. So I'll probably be having her hold the shield with the bar attachment. I kind of wish they did it like Captain America's shield that they do with Marvel Legends. Not this clip version, but rather the like strapped version, which just makes it easier and it has less chance of breaking. And that covers all of the accessories you get with the set. You get quite a few. It's kind of crazy how many accessories you get with this set. But let's go ahead and take a look at the figures. I'm going to start with Mighty Morphin, as this is my first proper Mighty Morphin Ranger, not including, Dragon Shield Black back there. I do not have the original Wave 2 version, as I wasn't collecting these figures at that specific time. But I wanted to go ahead and take a look at that new helmet sculpt. I know the helmet sculpt is new. If it'll focus. It's not being kind to me today. It happens. Let's see if I can use the light to refocus the camera here. I guess we might be taking a look at Z. Okay, there we go. So this helmet sculpt is new. It looks exactly like it did on the show now. The old sculpt wasn't bad. It just, you could definitely tell it needed some work. Truthfully, I think Hasbro just wants to sell us the exact same figure more than once. This is the, I believe, 5th time we've gotten this specific Ranger. So, if you need Mighty Morphin Pink, she's pretty common, especially in this 2-pack, because a lot of people just wanted Zeo. The pink on the suit, a lot of people have gotten a darker torso piece, and honestly on mine it's not too noticeable until it's in unnatural light. I have it kind of overexposed here on my set here, but on the torso it doesn't look too purple. It's not bad. This shoulder joint out of package is facing forward. At least this one can move very easily, unlike my, I think it was In Space Pink that had the issue, but good print detail on the torso. Everything looks clean. Nothing looks, mismatched. The power coin on the bottom here, that is, for this particular season incorrect. This has the pterodactyl. It's very difficult to make out even in the naked eye, but, to the camera. Okay, it's focused now. It's just being annoying. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be, I think, the crane. Could be wrong there, but I believe that's the power coin it's supposed to be. Good paint job on the forearms here. I know on my Dragon Shield Black that they're not equally spaced out, but on this 2-pack version of pink here, it looks pretty good. Might be a tiny amount of overlap. And then on the boots here, tiny amount of overlap for her, but nothing where I'm like, ooh, that looks weird, or there's like a big space. I guess maybe right there's a pretty good amount of overlap. But I mean, for what this is, it looks good. Standard articulation figure. I'm not going to go over the articulation for this, but because it has a skirt and because the weapon's in place, you might want to take the weapon out before going for a sideward kick. But, she can do all the basic poses you would think of, so yeah. Alright, Zeo Pink. This is the one everyone was looking forward to get, and they kind of dropped the ball in one place. Otherwise, I think this is a pretty perfect figure. Let me just set her down and then try to refocus her. Camera likes to focus on this side anyway. Here's Zeo Pink. We finally get the last Zeo member if you've been collecting all the Zeo Rangers. I've only recently started Zeo. The only other Zeo Ranger I got is Yellow, which we will be taking a size comparison look at later. Anyway, she does have a really nice gold on her. It's like a kind of a yellowish bronze gold. It's not super bright, but it's also not like tarnished. It's just a good amount of color on that gold. I'm using my second light here to try to just show you the nice shininess to it. Okay, I think that's good. This is basically just a remold of Zeo Yellow, but of course we got a new helmet which has the wrong visor trim. It's in silver, which that sucks. It is silver on the back of this box though, so you can't, complain that that's correct and this is not, because they're both wrong. They're both silver. They should be white. I don't know why they keep using silver and white interchangeably on this line. Honestly, this would probably be the easiest one to use white on, but maybe it has to do with the particular color that they print the white on, where it doesn't come out as lucid. But, they painted white on, let's see, there was a figure. Oh yeah, they painted white on Zeo Red, and red can come out as pink if you paint white on it, but I don't know. Maybe just Hasbro wants you to buy more figures in the future. Anyway, good sculpts. I already took a look at this with the, Zeo Yellow Ranger I did earlier. And what's weird is they actually painted the black on the soles. This is only the second figure to have the correct black soles. I don't know why they did that, because if you look on the box, she has black soles. She does not. I don't know why they did that. But the only other figure to have black soles is Dino Charge Red. This is the second one to have it. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they just had extra paint budget. I really don't know. But yeah, there's Zeo Pink. Good figure. I don't have any paint mishaps or issues that I've noticed. Of course, other than the silver on the visor, but that's supposed to be that way. I guess my only issue that I've noticed is my skirt here. It kind of rides in weird places. Like, as you can see, it goes downward instead of fully straight. So, just a quick hair dryer would probably fix that. And again, because you have the blaster in here, you might want to remove it. But even then, you can't really get too big of a kick on her if you wanted to make her do a kick. Now, before we do size comparisons, I want to take a look at the box, because I really like this box. So as you can see at the beginning of the video, I try to pose them up how they were on the back of the box. I don't really pose their legs out this far because they usually can't stand, especially Zeo Pink, because that shield effect piece and shield combo is very heavy. Makes her want to topple over. The pinks on this are actually different. This side is a darker pink, which is strange, and this side is a little bit lighter of a pink. It's more bordering on a magenta color than actual pink, like especially if you compare it to the figures here. They're very dark in comparison. So on the one side of the box, you got Mighty Morphin, and on the other side of the box, you got Zeo there. Looks nice. The top of the box is all pink. The front of the box I really like. I know a lot of people would just prefer everything to look the same with the boxes, but, when they do something neat like this, where it's like all pink and then they got the two faces on the side, I enjoy these. So, let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and set this box back to where it was. I don't want to overexpose anything. Now we can go on to the size comparison. So let's stand Mighty Morphin Pink up first, and then Zeo Pink. They're the exact same height. I just want to put them next to each other because that's what the main focus is. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off with one of my favorite figures of the line still. We have Mighty Morphin Dragon Shield Black Ranger. And yeah, the difference between their Power Blaster, hers is a lot like brighter of a red, and Zach's is more of like a deep and rich red. Even on camera, you can kind of see that. So Zach stands at like almost 3/4. She stands just under 6 inches. She's like 5 3/4 inches, and he's like almost 6 1/4, getting there. Anyway, next figure I want to take a look at. Let's take a look at some females. So first of all, for Zeo, we got Zeo Yellow, my only other Zeo Ranger. She doesn't like to stand on her own. Pink usually doesn't have a problem unless I have the shield and blast effect piece on that shield. So those are the only other Rangers for these respective teams I have. So let's go ahead and just look at some other Pink Rangers. So first of all, actually one of my favorite figures of the line, if her blaster fell out. Hold on a moment. There we go. A Squad Pink. There we go. A Squad Pink's actually just shy of like Zeo Pink. On camera, she looks about the same height, but she's actually just a touch smaller, especially from the shoulder joints. You can tell are just a little lower. Next up, another Pink Ranger. We got in Space Pink here, and yeah, she's basically the same height as Mighty Morphin Zeo Pink. And my last Pink Ranger, as far as I know, we have SPD Pink. So, you know, if you wanted to do a forever pink display, it's looking pretty good. Obviously, the one in the middle is a villain, but the only other Pink Ranger I believe I am missing, which I probably won't be getting, is Dino Charge Pink. I know some people have found them in the wild, but I'm not collecting Dino Charge because honestly, I don't want to spend $60 on black. Red and gold aren't too bad to get, and green and pink are easy to get. But, you know, I really do enjoy this line, and I'm glad that Hasbro is finally pumping out these female figures at a much better rate. Obviously, when it comes to male Rangers, because there's usually 4 per team, you got the 3 main Rangers and then the 6th Ranger. They can usually reuse all the same molds except the helmet and maybe the special weapon. But when it comes to a female Ranger, they have to make a brand new mold, and then they only get to reuse it one more time, especially with Zeo Rangers back there. You know, because when they were remaking, or not remaking, but rather making the Zeo Ranger over here, they basically had to remake not remake, I keep saying remake. They had to remold or make a new mold of the boots here, the arms, the torso, the skirt piece, and both the heads, of course. So a lot of retooling just to get a figure like that. As far as I know, every single female Ranger except A Squad and the upcoming, or rather already released for some people, Dino Charge Pink, use the exact same forearm piece, thigh piece, knee piece, and I think the piece right below the knee. Every other piece is brand new for every female Ranger. But again, you know, Hasbro, if they didn't release these female Rangers, I probably wouldn't be buying these teams because it wouldn't be a complete team. It'd just be, oh, we have the Red Ranger, we have the Blue Ranger. But, you know, Hasbro are committed to making these Rangers. But I guess my biggest complaint is we need more yellows, alright? Pink is cool and all, but where are my yellow Rangers at? So far we got Zeo, Mighty Morphin, A Squad, the TMNT one, which I don't technically count, and In Space. As far as I know, those are the only yellow Rangers we got. We could finish 2 teams right now. At least 2 teams, if we got the yellow Rangers for them, which is SPD and Dino Thunder. We can finish the main teams for them. Anyway, enough rambling on. Do I think that this 2-pack is worth it? Yes, I do think this 2-pack is worth it. Even for people that have already collected, or the Wave 2 Mighty Morphin Pink. This 2-pack comes with so many accessories. Like, look at that. It's just a big-ass pile right here. I don't know where I'm going to put them all. But if you're trying to complete Zeo, then yeah, you're going to need this 2-pack. If you're trying to complete Mighty Morphin and didn't get Wave 2 Pink, I'd get this one. It's basically the same figure with a better head sculpt. No Kimberly head set, which sucks, but I mean, this 2-pack is really good. Now, some issues you should know about, obviously Zeo Pink, Silver Visor. The torsos on these figures can sometimes be a darker pink than the actual rest of their suit. Even, like the arms and the midsection. But, for $45, I believe this ran me. But again, I had a coupon, so it was only like 40 bucks. Which, I think they're bumping the price of the 2-packs to $50, which kind of sucks. So you might want to jump on this when you get a chance. It might be cheaper on Hasbro Pulse, but again, they're raising the prices, so it might be cheaper on GameStop now. Yeah, absolutely recommend this 2-pack. I know I'll be trying to get the rest of the Zeo Rangers I missed. The only one that's going to be hard to get is black or gold. But he's up for pre-order, I think, on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. Alright, I think I've rambled on long enough. Buy this if you want it. Otherwise, leave it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this 2-pack and you want to see more videos like this. Be sure to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when these videos are released. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.